Hi, I'm Regina Coffey, and I'm from Telfair County originally, and my family were Dowdys and Robertsons over in the Jacksonville, China Hill area. I raised my 3 boys in McRae, Helena area, and I got started, I guess, with the art with clay, because I started out with clay doing 3D work, and I got some clay from one of the workshops I went to. I was working at the McRae Senior Center, and they sent us to a workshop, and I got some clay, and I just loved it. I just felt like I could do something. I was in my late 40s then, and I thought, wow, I can do something with this. I just felt like I needed to do something with it. I raised 3 boys, so I feel like God just gave me this talent and this gift for therapy. I thought, I needed some help. He knew I needed some help, and I was always the hyper kid in school. So this, it just calmed me down. I really enjoy working with clay, and I haven't been working with it for a while, but I went and did that workshop. I started with the clay, and I started making like little houses. This is one of my better ones. This was kind of like a house my grandparents lived in, and I grew up in it. And you can see through it, see the wash stand. You can see the details I did. I worked with a safety pin, and I fired them. I learned how to fire and do the painting. Artists try to help each other. A lot of artists are. They're like us at the Wiregrass Artist Guild. We want to encourage each other and help each other to be the best artists that we can. And over in Telfair County, this one I started with the clay. And Tommy Beecham, he was a high school art teacher over in Telfair County. Between him and Miss Thelma Smith that did ceramics out in Towns, Georgia, these 2 people helped me get my start in that, and I really appreciated that, because if you're not exposed to the arts like I was, and at my age, we didn't have a lot of art in school, and in McRae, Georgia, we didn't have a lot of art around. And so I'm thankful that's why we're doing, why we have the guild here to help encourage people, with doing the arts here. And exposing people to arts, because it's a wonderful gift to have, and it's very therapeutic. And so if you've got people that that will encourage and help you, like we want to do others here, it's really a great thing. So I appreciate them helping me. I worked with Cedar Lane Services in McRae, Georgia, and I came over here to manage the break room, and that's how I ended up in Douglas, Georgia, in Coffee County, because I met Arthur Coffey, married him. He's an artist also. My husband went to the University of Georgia, and he has a Bachelor of Fine Arts from the University of Georgia. And he was telling me about my little houses. I brought one to work. Some of the girls in the office wanted to see what my houses look like, and so he was telling me, I could show you how to do the painting on this and all this. Anyway, we connected through our artwork, and I ended up in Douglas, Georgia. And then I started making, I got over here and started with the Wiregrass Guild. It was in 2010, might have been earlier than that. And came over here, and Connie Cation and Todd Womack and Pong Holt, and all them had kind of started the guild at that time. And so I got involved with the guild, and was I thought, well, I'm gonna go and see what it's about. And the people were just so down to earth and helpful. All of them were very helpful people too. I know when I first started drawing, I was doing my clay and going to shows and doing that, but then I wanted to draw too. I wanted to get into drawing, and I brought my sketchbook. I know this one I started with doing my hand. I mean, everybody thinks they've got to be perfect and know how to do artwork right away. You start off slow. I just started off doing exercises. There was a book called Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, and I got that book, and I just started doing, sketching my hand, just going slow, doing things like that, and I got me a little notebook. And my, all the artists in the art guild, they were helping me, and I was sketching them too. I mean, I did some terrible sketches. You can insult somebody by doing their portrait if you're not very good. So I did do some terrible sketches, but some did turn out real well. I did the hand there. I was trying to find the ones of some of the guild members. Oh, Connie Cation. Connie's going to kill me, but that was one I did of her when I first started doing that. Just being around these people, and there's one I did a Pong. That one's not so bad. I did pretty good on that. Miss Mary Lou Andretti, she was one of our fabric artists. You don't have to draw or paint to be in the guild. She did fabric art, and she showed us a lot about that. And so then I started painting. My husband, he of course had the canvases and things there, and he painted. And so I told him, I said, I think I want to try painting. I said, I can draw, but I'd really like to paint. I've always just had that desire. And so I got into painting, and people, like Toby Smith, she teaches, Marianne Saylor, she teaches, all of them, they're so good to give you tips. If you want to join our guild and come in, that's one thing about it. We're all different people. We've got different views. We maybe have different political views or religious views, but we all have art in common, and we just all enjoy each other's company. We go on trips together. We do a lot of field trips to, be inspired. We go see artwork, art exhibitions. We work with different counties like Ben Hill County. We've gone over there to the Wild Chicken Festival. They have a art show at the Carnegie Library. I've done a lot of shows at all of us like to go to the Perry Fine Arts Competition. We just went to Turner Center for the Arts, and we've had a nice show down there. So we all encourage each other and help each other. This is one of my paintings here. I love doing trees. I did this one, and I wanted to do some dogs, and so I love pine trees and want to do, what's in our area, our rural area. And that's, of course, what I've grown up with, so that's things I've seen. And so I started that one, and that one turned out pretty good. I was satisfied with it. I do like to do bigger. I don't know why, but I like to do the bigger ones. I can get more detail in, like say on the quail and the dogs. You can just get more detail on things like that. I've also done, this one was one of mine I did. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that was, of course, a old red dirt road, just with the pine trees. And I always, wanted to capture that when I was younger, and I couldn't, I was not, I was never labeled as the child that was artistic. I never drew. I never did anything artistic. I was the hyperactive child that, everybody was saying, sit down, behave, quit talking. And see, the whole time there was an artist in there, and I just was not exposed to it. And so just exposing yourself, no matter how old you are, like I said, I didn't start till I was in my 40s. And, just being exposed to something and having people encourage you really can bring it out in you. Just being around people, you just absorb things and you learn things, and it's just good to be in a community like the Wiregrass Artist Guild and have people to encourage you. And even if you can't paint or draw or do 3D work, we need art supporters. We need art supporters that will come in, just like we've got a Facebook web page now, and we're trying to, I'm trying to handle it right now. We had Glenn Black that started it, and we need, young people that can help us with things like this. If we've got people that can come in and help promote us, or help put our, do our Facebook page, or our web page, we really need people that do things like that. We have art supporters that cook. We have our meetings are the first Tuesday night of the month regularly, and it's 6:30. And we always eat, because we meet right at supper time. So we thought, why not bring our food and eat and do what things we need to plan. So we have some excellent cooks that are art supporters. We love them. Alicia Teston, she's a trained cook, and boy, her cheesecake and stuff, we really appreciate Alicia, but she's a great artist too. We also do the Children's Art Festival. We need people to help with that. We're trying to really promote this, for our community. We need to have the arts in Douglas. It just makes for a well-rounded community, and we would like to have people come and help us with that art festival and get these kids exposed to the arts, because right now in the schools they're not having a lot of arts in the younger ages, and we start out with them at the Children's Art Festival, exposing them to clay. We have a clay table, we have drawing tables, we have working with mixed media. We just have a lot of different activities for them at the Children's Art Festival. And so I guess that's all I've got to say about it, is we just really need supporters. We need artists and people that are just getting started. Oh yeah, Kimberly Giddens, she is from Telfair County, and she did this necklace, and I thought I'd wear that for Kimberly. They've been sick, but and hadn't been able to come. But she is she started in clay like I did. She's from China Hill, Jacksonville area, and does the most beautiful clay little miniature beads and sculptures, and she does all kind of things. And she's one of the artists that came. We got her coming over here and got her into shows, and she was just so shy and not really outgoing and knowing how to promote her work, and so with our artist here, they were able to, all of us, help her, yeah, you're doing good, Kimberly, and get her out there. Now you can't stop her. She's really got her confidence up, and so we all need people to encourage us and get us kind of, going in the direction to help sell your art, or, help improve your art. And that's what we're all about at the Wiregrass Artist Guild. We appreciate the Satilla Regional Library and Rodney, the director here, for helping us, giving us this show at this beautiful venue here, and we doing the videos for us to help promote us and help us to get other people interested in it. And we thank you, and we'd love to see you.